Yes, guys, welcome to Real Reacts, the place to catch all of my unfiltered, raw reactions to the stories.
And it's usually like some of the wild things I said, the transfers, everything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one now.
It's like when people say that Ronaldo was just lucky to get that goal the other day.
Did you see that guy Aaron? He's been on the platform once. He was saying a few days ago, he was just like, Ronaldo's finished.
I was up in the comments straight away. I went up in the comments. Yeah.
Is it?
Aaron.
Yeah.
I was up in the comments. I went straight. He's on a pod, and it was doing it on a pod.
Yeah.
And it was like a reaction to Ronaldo's scoring. And he actually said he's lucky. It was like luck. And I'm like, do you know, like, for first and foremost, to score 900 plus goals, be near 1,000 goals, yeah, don't bring luck to it, yeah?
No.
Right? But even a little tapping, the best strikers in the world will tell you, I've had to make probably 8, 9, 10 runs in a game before that to get that one opportunity.
Yeah.
And then it's about executing. Like, it's not luck. Like, to get in the ball falls, yeah, into a certain position. It's not like there's maybe a smidgen of luck sometimes that the ball's fell at a certain rate, speed, it helps you. But to be there and to be able to put it in the back of the net, there's been years of repetition, years of making runs and not getting the ball. Like, do you know how hard it is to keep doing something and not being rewarded?
Yeah.
That's the big thing with strikers. They keep making certain movements, don't get rewarded, but have to keep going back to it. It's like going to the fridge and not having it's true. It's like going to the fridge, yeah, and the cake ain't there every time you go there. But maybe it might be there on the 15th time.
15th.
Most man ain't.
You know, Gary Lineker said the same thing. Gary Lineker, but yeah, I've heard him speak about like
he was a goal scorer,
a poacher and stuff like that. So yeah, and you're not playing against average defenders, by the way. Yeah, he's 40, but he's playing against people that are like, you know, either in their prime and they're international defenders.
Wait, his last 2 goals at international level was against Spain, the European champions, and Germany. A force in football.
Yeah,
like he ain't. Oh, he's in Saudi. Mate, he's still banging,
and he's playing in Saudi. Yeah.
Like, people keep going, Saudis this, Saudis that. There's players that have won the Euros. There's international players that are coming back to Europe, like Ivan Toney, and playing for the national teams. Like, people look at Ronaldo like it's different. I don't understand. Like, you got to enjoy it. And do you know another thing I wanted to say to you as well?
Go on.
I've obviously been a bit more swayed and talked about Ronaldo much more.
I always tell you.
Out of Messi and Ronaldo, yeah? But that's because I played with him, and there's a bit of bias there for that. That's just natural, yeah? You see who you're familiar with, innit? But, mate, to sit there and go, wow, I'm witnessing Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. I've played it against and with these guys. I am lucky. And we're in a period where they're still playing now.
Yeah.
Just enjoy them. When I see man say, you're lucky, you can't call these
classic
guys lucky.
Just enjoy them over there. Your famous meme.
Yeah, that's one of my best friends. Just enjoy them.
Yeah, just enjoy them. Do you know what's crazy?
I've seen that meme.
Bro, they put that with everything. You know that. But Aaron was saying another thing, right?
What did Aaron say?
Aaron said, okay, he can understand that Ronaldo should still be playing, but he thinks he should be coming on more as an impact sub. And he reckons Martinez, he goes, he needs to just let it go. And I hear what he's saying, like he reckons he should be coming on 65, 70 minutes, and then he just, you know what I mean, gives it the relentless Ronaldo, like for the rest of the game. But at the same time, my argument is, I hear what you're saying, but who else are their strikers? Like you got flipping Gonzalo, like that, who he's not even getting minutes for PSG like that, really. You know what I mean? Like, or is it the fact that
you got
the way he was putting it is like Ronaldo's blocking the way for the next generation to
If they had a superstar or a big boy number 9 in the background, like you say, the number 9.
We thought Ramos was going to be that guy, but
he's not. Ramos ain't that guy. He's sub for PSG. So, but at the same time, he's got 2 in 2 against Germany and Spain. 1 in the final. Like, I don't understand it. So he's still doing it. He's got 40-something goals this year, you know. In this season, he's got 40-something goals. Right. He told me himself. He's aged. This guy is going to be 42 at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Science has told us that with history that you can't keep continuing to do what they're doing. But he's defying it at the moment, right? But I would play him certain amount of minutes per games. There's no way you can play 90 and finish the tournament and still be strong. Yeah. I would allocate certain games. Yeah, you're going to come on for this one. You're going to start this one. But I know he's going to score. So I would do that. But I wouldn't be doing it from a point of view going, he ain't good enough and he's not right and he's holding the team back. The man played a part in Mendes' goal.
Yeah.
Right, before the assist.
Who was probably the best player, by the way, Mendes.
And then we'll get on to him in a minute, right? Because he's a joke.
Yeah.
But and then scores the goal. Yeah. And I'm seeing people tell me it's luck. It ain't.
Do you know what's incredible about him, though? I'm not going to lie. Like, I was calling for his time was up. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. When we was at the Euros last year. And I think it was...
Sorry, I keep seeing people say, all he scores is tap-ins now. Tap-ins ain't a bad thing. Yeah. Tap-ins are goals. Sorry.
No, I agree with that. And I think people scoring goals are scoring goals. And I don't think anything should be playing down. So I definitely hear that. But it was good to see him win the Nations League because, well, that's his second Nations League, right? Because if you look at his last 2 tournaments, wasn't good. Do you know what I mean? Like Euros, we can argue. When I saw my man shooting from the halfway, like it was bad. And obviously the World Cup, it hasn't been good. But the fact that he's so relentless and he's back to lead the line for his team. Like, I thought he was done a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. You've got so many naysayers, yeah? The guy's resilience alone, when he's got it all, he's got all of the accolades God could send, got all the money God can send, yeah? Getting criticised and he's still saying this, I'll keep using that as fuel and I'll come out and I'll prove he's wrong again. And he again wins the Nations League. You got to remember, before when Cristiano played for Portugal, how many trophies did they win?
Zero.
Zilch.
With a good team, by the way.
Good teams. They've had good teams.
The Figos.
Eusebios, etc.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Cristiano comes along, and they not only him on loan, by the way, it's been a good generation of players as well, but he's been the actual standout that's carried them a lot of the time. Then all of a sudden, in his time, they've won 3 international trophies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, it's true.
That's why when you go Portugal, and you see them talk about, you've got to remember, it's around a 10 million population. To do what he's done from that country, the most popular man on social media, most popular man walking this earth at the moment, to win what he's done, the impact that he's had. When you go to that country and you see the people, the way they treat this guy, it is like God and Cristiano are sitting side by side.
No way, like that.
Bro, it's like
I've never seen his effect in Portugal, to be fair. Not a lot of people have, we usually see other players like Drogba. We know he's the king of Africa, Ivory Coast to be specific. Obviously Messi in Argentina. Like, have you been to Portugal with him during really?
Like, crazy, man. Like it's like they're seeing a ghost walk past.
No way.
Like that grown woman, it's just different. I don't know what, he's had the craziest impact. And the thing is as well, he invests his money back in the country as well, in big companies and stuff like that. So he's a patriot. And that's why it goes back to the point I was coming to. That's why when you see his tears, this is a patriotic guy, Like, he's all for Portugal. He said the other day he's won so many trophies in his life, but when he wins it for Portugal, it's different.
Wow. Do you think Lamine respects other players enough the way he should? Because on social media, since that final, he has been getting torn to pieces because of his confidence, because of how he spoke. Before that game, everybody loved it. The France game when he played against Dembele, when he said, we'll see Ballon d'Or on Thursday. And then obviously he produces like mad, crazy. But then after that, after the Portugal game, it's like the fans just turn on him.
Do you know what it is? Lamine Yamal has been my favourite player to watch this year. He's given me the best moment in a game, 45 minutes, that I've had in years, when I watched him against Inter Milan in the semi-final in Barcelona, right? And he's been ridiculous. He does it with a swagger and a confidence that we only really normally see, and a belief in American sports.
Yeah.
It's only American sports stars that we see go, I am the guy. I am that guy. Like Anthony Edwards now in the NBA is saying, I am the guy.
Love him.
But when you do that, everyone loves it, At the time, when things are going well, when you're flying, when the tricks are coming off, when you're beating people, you're scoring, your team's winning. The moment you have a lapse or a little fall off, that character, that personality that everyone loved, everyone starts now trying to pick away and chip at it and drag it. And that's what they're doing to Lamine Yamal now, because there's a lot of people that are going, he's good, but they're saying it reluctantly because they don't like the brashness. They don't like that he's confident. They don't like that he's doing his hair and he's just
wearing
dancing.
His hat backwards.
Wearing 2 sunglasses when he won it.
Yeah.
He didn't shake the person's hand right when he received the medal and trophy before because it didn't suit the way the etiquette that you think he should be doing it. This is his time. This is his era. He's young. They're different to us.
They
accept
dance.
it. They dance. They embrace it.
Yeah.
But they don't People don't like it. So then people that don't like that and are stuck in the old ways, as soon as he has a moment where they can drag him, they're on it. And all them people there need to check themselves and sit themselves down and shut up. Yeah, let these young people breathe, man. I find it difficult and hard at times to accept the new way.
Yeah.
But this kid is doing stuff we've never seen before.
He's producing, basically.
Yeah.
It's different when you're not producing.
He's had one bad game.
The guy's been producing the whole... Yeah, I'm talking about the whole year. Last year at the Euros, like...
Mate, he's actually scored in the semi-final of the European Championships, Champions League and Nations League, scoring twice the other day against France. Madness. The kid is delivering on the top shelf, right? No 17-year-old ever that I've ever seen has ever done this.
That's my question to you, though. At 17, is Lamine Yamal better than Cristiano Ronaldo?
Lamine Yamal is better than Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi at 17-year-old. His potential or ceiling, them two might be better, because they've gone and produced it, But what I'm talking body of work at 17 years old, no one's done it. Pele, maybe, but I didn't see Pele.
I was going to say.
But this guy is doing stuff. So we're meant to be sitting there going, he's had one bad game, by the way, in a big game. Every big game we've seen him play, the guy's produced. Plays against Portugal the other day in the final, doesn't play well. The left back locks him up. But this left back, Akon locked up everyone. Everyone.
I see the post on Rio Ferdinand Presents.
I told him to put it out.
Is that,
Saka, top, locked up. Salah, top, locked up. Lamine Yamal, top, locked up. Nuno Mendes is going around with handcuffs in games and saying, stick with me in my pocket, don't move.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
He's been... And the funny thing is...
Have we seen a left back have that many assignments with the top players and deliver like this?
I don't think so. And you're only mentioning this season. People forget he was a superstar at the Euros last year, by the way.
Oh, yeah, but don't forget last year when Sancho was at Dortmund, Sancho fed him.
Yeah.
A beating, he worked him. But that happens, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But what I like is I've come back from that. No one can chat to me now. Put Sancho on a plate in front of me now. He would back himself to eat him.
He's the best, man. And it's not to say those other players are not good. Obviously, like you said, they might have had off days, but I think he surprises people. Yeah. And I was watching the PSG celebrations, and when they came out from the Champions League at the stadium, Stade de Paris, the fans love him. Like, they really appreciate him.
Because his effort, you can see his effort in the game. And with and without the ball, by the way.
He's good with the ball as well.
You know what? There's fullbacks. This is... There's not many fullbacks that I've ever seen, let alone playing today, that run with the same intensity forward as they do back. Backwards. Normally, they're running forward with all the intensity and the energy, but running back, you're having to shout at them. Patrice Evra won't like me for saying it. Nemanja Vidic used to kill him, used to be on his bum constantly. And he used to get frustrated, and Vida would come to me and go, "Oh, what's going on? Talk to him for me, please." Because they used to argue sometimes. And I say, "Pat, man, just run back quicker, man. Come on." All right, cool.
So that's what it was about. Because I've heard Rooney talk about this.
Because Pat would sprint forward. Pat was a madman between the boxes, unreal. Then running back, we've got Aaron Lennon running this way or someone running this way, and Vida's going, "Patrice, get back, where are you?" And Patrice is just jogging back like this because he's done a good bit of work going forward. But not all the time, but like every now and again. That one time is a time Nemanja Vidic is going, "I needed you there." And I've had to do a madness, defended it, cleaned it up. You don't get exposed.
Or not cleaning it up.
I'm having to overexpose myself.
Got you.
So that's what. But this kid, he runs fast. Wait.
How did they squash all of that? Because
you know what ended it is when David Moyes was there. So at the end.
No way. So this was even during. That's the good thing about Fergie, by the way. He didn't care whether you got on or not. He just wanted the job done.
They did not get on, but I know Nemanja was like, "Listen, man, I want more from him because I'm having to do too much." Right? And Patrice is like, but Patrice's thing is, you can deal with that. Which I think both have got an element of being right, yeah. But we had a meeting and with Moyes about something, and Nemanja was going, "I don't agree with that." With David Moyes, no, picking up that on it, and I was going, no, same, no. What are you talking about? Don't agree with the manager. Stopping the tape, etc. Then you know what Patrice is like? He was like, "Oh, come on, guys, man, we're gonna be here all this time." Bruv, Nemanja's head flipped. He was like, that was the moment, he thought, "Listen, I've protected you for all these years." He says, "My back, my legs, my injuries, I've been carrying, right? Don't you dare start talking like that when we're just sorting stuff out and we're struggling at the moment with a new manager. And that to be pulled apart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where it almost
so it got
went
so
off.
far that's where it calmed down.
Yeah, and then it was just like, you know what? It was like Nemanja got it off his chest. We're cool now, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'd love to talk to them about it together. If we get them on the pod together, it'd be funny.
Yeah. I think that's the next one because you did well getting. Was it
Berber and Vida?
Vida.
And Van der Sar.
Really good. Really good. No, that's really good. And for everybody watching, I want you to get involved, all right? Because the channel is gonna get ramped up this summer. You think, it's the end of the season? No. We got the content flying. We got interviews. We got throwback content. We want to get you guys involved. We've got Q&A episodes coming up as well, right?
Yeah, a load of them. So looking forward to it, man. Let's go.
Listen, make sure you follow the socials as well because I noticed it's ramping up as well since the end of the season. So please make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. Joel Bayer, Rio Ferdinand, Rio Reacts. We will be back soon. Peace.
Thanks, guys, for listening to this episode of Rio Reacts. Hope you've enjoyed this show. And if you have, make sure you leave us a review and follow this Rio Ferdinand Presents feed to make sure you never, ever miss an episode. If you've got a point you think we should be discussing or want to put us on the spot with a question you want answering, get in touch using the fansfirst at rioferdinandpresents.com email address or use #RFP on social. See ya on the next one.